any kind of like herbing or mining, and some skinning to a lesser degree. Having a route is amazing, especially if you're gonna do something like Fell Iron, where the zone is fucking massive. Having a route that you can follow will really help you mainstream your progress. So, once you have routes downloaded by Zin1 or whoever, you can go to interface and go to your add-ons, or you can type in /routes. I actually have a macro that just punches in /routes. And what you're going to want to do is go to add. So I'm going to add a route. I'm in Hellfire Peninsula, which is where I want the route. You can do this from anywhere, but usually I just make the routes as I'm about to go farm or whatever. I'm going to call this mining. If you're going to have a lot of different routes in different zones, naming them appropriately, 10 out of 10, good idea. Alright, we're going to hit it, and then we're going to tell it to create a bear route. So now we're going to pull up our routes. This is where all of our routes are, organized by zone. So we're going to go to Hellfire, check our mining route, and we're going to hit this edit route manually and edit route. Once that happens, you can close this. You could theoretically move it out of the way, but it's just easy just to close it. And what you're given when you create a bear route is 3 separate points here that you can kind of move around however you see fit. So, I don't have a route pulled up yet because I'm trying to record the video. But anyway, I have a Fell Iron route from Student that I'm going to follow. But essentially, I like to just set these 3 here, like so. Say like we're just doing like a route of like the outer edge of the map. Set your points, and then if you notice in between the points, you have a little dot here in the halfway mark. Clicking that spawns a new point. I like to just kind of do like some real rough point blocking, and then you can kind of go in and then smooth the route out. So you can click this. I want to follow that, and then come around here. Again, this is like an actual real route. The Fell Iron route is actually much more complicated, but just showing you what this looks like, this whole process. So, and then if you have Gather Mate and you're finding that you're finding a lot of ores that your route, say you just find a random route that's not a very good one, you can always come back here and edit the route so it encompasses everything. So let's just say, for an example, that this is the route that I want to take, and I like the look of this. Maybe I want to go up here first and then come back down. So I'm checking this little mountain peak, checking this edge, whatever. There you go. You have a route. Exit out of your map, go back to routes, which will automatically be there, and hit save route edit. Okay. So now when you're in the zone and you hit your map, your route is up. You can also see it on your mini map. Okay. You can come in here and check the line setting. You can change its color if you would like. I like to try to keep it like around like tans and whites and things, something like less intrusive. Because I want to be able to see those bright yellow circles. So you can increase like how big it is on your mini map if you want it to be super massive. You can change all the different settings, but I like to keep it nice and thin and a low key color, so that way I can just follow it, and if any ore shows up, I'll be able to see it. And that's basically it. You can do this for mining and herbing. If you watch the other guide on treasures, you can pull the data for mining and herb. I prefer not to pull data I think I had at one point, but I canceled it on these characters. You can see I don't have all my mining nodes. I think I just have GatherMate not showing mining at all right now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's a lot of other things. You could probably figure out some other stuff. Yeah, here it is. Trying. You could probably click it. Create a route based on that or whatever. You have some things you can do. It works in conjunction with it. GatherMate. They're buddies. It looks like it also works with Handy Node too. There's no data, so either way, that's how you make a route. It'll streamline your farming and make it way better. And you'll be getting lots and lots of materials and hopefully making a ton of money. Because, oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, I blanked out. I'm at a day. Yeah, so there you go. Fel irons go for 18 gold each, so you can do the math. Come out here, start a timer, go for an hour, figure out how much you're making an hour. Most farms, I wouldn't recommend doing for more than a couple hours, especially because about 50 fel iron ore sells a day. So, you know, come out here, do an hour, then go do an hour of something else. Or just don't come out and do like an hour of a different ore every day. And that's just a good way to turn your time into just some really passive material gold, because that stuff won't sell crazy high, but will sell quick.